This week on Jordan Jaunts, we finish a music tour in Nashville, Tennessee.
The CMAs are in town, Broadway is buzzing and the city feels like one big live stage. But is this a real music city or just Nashville on show?
Howdy y'all, here from Nashville. We swapped blues for cowboy boots.
And Beale Street for Broadway. Let's see what this music city has to offer. Come with us.
This place is incredible. Everywhere you go there's music playing. It's 12 o'clock on a Wednesday.
Afternoon.
Yeah, it's like nowhere else so far. Loving it. Should point out that the CMAs, the Country Music Awards, are in town today and tomorrow, so perhaps that's contributing to it, to this feeling of celebration.
Is this why you brought me here? Under the pretense of doing a bit of a tour of 7 states, a cruise, and actually the real reason is I'm up for an award tonight.
Yeah, that's it, James. Definitely a great start. Yeah?
I'm thinking probably, well, not here long, but this could potentially be my favourite city in the USA. This is Music City, and I tell you what, it's not let me down. Everywhere you go, music, music, music. I did see a karaoke bar there, and I'm thinking, there's no way with the talent here you would get yourself to a karaoke bar.
Well, I'm just relieved, to be honest, because a number of karaoke bars I've had to sit in over the years. Hi, can you search us?
We can't have any bad guys.
We just tried to get into a bar there, but because we've got our, our wee backpack, it's just a wee one. But anyway, likely we won't be allowed in lots of the bars because of increased security with the CMA. That's fine, they'll save us a fortune.
Exactly.
We're only allowed to walk around, can't go in anywhere.
We're just standing here from the street. There's so many options anyway. I think we'll go to the indoor market for a look and see what's happening there. I'll leave my backpack at the door.
What do you mean? There will be. Like what? This is the Diamond Hall, and it's where much of the country scene here in Nashville began. Now, I was a wee bit reluctant to film because I saw all those gifts that were being left at the doors, and I thought, oh gosh, somebody's died or somebody's missing. Turns out it's for a film. It's a film set.
It's a great question. I don't know. I just hired for the day, so I don't know.
You actually don't know? Or are you
No,
just
I'm
sworn
dead
to
serious. I'm
secrecy?
dead serious. I'm just as confused as you guys are.
Oh. So either that guy was a paid actor and he does know, or he's sworn to secrecy, or he actually doesn't know what's happening.
It was his first day. He did say only hired for a day, maybe as an extra, maybe. Not sure. Does feel there's something definitely not quite added up here. You can't go in anywhere with a backpack, or you can't have a camera going into the and suddenly everything's secret about the film. I've got to be honest, first impressions, I'm not loving it. I'm not finding it very friendly.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong as I go, but I'm finding it the least friendly of the 3 cities I've been in so far. So hopefully things change, or is everybody just in a high alert because there's so much happening.
Now, we've done some research of our own, and what's been filmed is Heartland. It's a new movie for Netflix with Jessica Chastain in it and Carter Faith.
Well done, Nicola, and your research. Fantastic.
Yeah,
We'll go and speak to the guy and tell him, so
Yeah, let the
so he
guy
knows
know.
what his first day's about.
But isn't it funny how we keep finding ourselves in movie sets? James?
We are the movie set, Nicola. That's what it is. I mean,
It goes back to the Truman Show. Wherever we are, there's a movie set. There are really interesting things happening.
yeah. And eventually we'll come out of this bubble and they'll be like, you two need to get yourself back to work. No.
Between Broadway, Netflix, and what we saw later, Nashville felt like a permanent stage show.
We're here in the middle of November. Do you know what's a bit strange? Which I'm finding a bit strange is how Christmas is already landed. The trees are absolutely fabulous and so is the decorations. It's nice to be here.
We're at the Assembly Food Hall. Christmas decorations are up. It's feeling festive. We still haven't managed to get in anywhere though. We have problems. A camera, a backpack and two middle-aged Scots. I'm not seeing what the threat is, but okay. Let's get a coffee.
Definitely. Hopefully we'll get in the coffee shop, we'll let you know. Just seems an awful waste everywhere you go. It's paper, plastic cups. No idea why.
Even in the hotels we're finding that.
Yeah, all the hotels are the same.
In the breakfast rooms every morning it's been plastic cutlery, paper plates, polystyrene bowls, polystyrene cups. It just seems so wasteful.
But also not nice, it's just so uninviting. That's a 4-star hotel, it's not a cheap hotel.
No.
We try to do our best in Scotland to recycle and make a difference to the world, and when you come to a country as vast as the States, you've got to question, are we making any difference at all? Because this is, I'm struggling to understand this at all.
Yeah, it just feels a bit pointless, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Because no matter what we do, we can't combat or override what's happening here. We've just walked 2 blocks away from Broadway and it feels like a different place completely. Also very nice. I'm really liking it here. Of the 3 cities we've visited, so Memphis, Nashville, New Orleans, this is my favourite. And there's no doubt about it, it is good to be away from Memphis, America's most dangerous city. Because while we didn't see anything particularly dangerous or scary, the fact that the National Guard were there, the fact that there was such a high police presence, it does make you feel uneasy. We're in the arcade. This is an old arcade, over 100 years old.
When it said free tastings there, I thought I was going to get myself a glass of vino. Turns out it's honey tastings. Never really seen a honey tasting before. And I think the last time I did it I get stung, so I've never really ventured into it since.
Do you mean you got stung to buy something?
Yeah.
Up here there's the Urban Cowboy Bar. Wonder if we'll see any Stetsons and cowboy boots.
This is cool. It looks like we're allowed in our bag.
And apart from all the stuffed animals, I like it.
Today, so that's our new fall boot. A little darker. They're both nice, but go for the first one. Thank you.
Oh, I like the mug
Oh, lovely.
Excellent, that was good.
Fabulous. Now, how's this for a nice beer? Fabulous. No,
That was a great wee bar, the Urban Cowboy Bar. The bartender
fabulous.
was
What a
great.
nice guy, good crack.
Really nice guy. He was talking to us about public transport and we were saying, you know, asking how we got here, etc. and he was saying he's never been on the Amtrak.
No.
It's just not a well used service at all in the States by anyone he knows. And I was talking about the Greyhound bus, and his face was like, as in it's bad, isn't it? And I'm thinking, oh, that's so funny. We're like, oh, Greyhound bus, how glamorous. And the people who live here are like, ugh, you don't want to travel by the Greyhound bus. Interesting.
I think to be fair, he has got a point. It was a bit rough.
It was
rough, but we've done it once. We'd get a wee bit mixed up, right? We were thinking it was Hank Marvin that played here, but it turns out Hank Marvin did play here as well. He had a lot to do with his time with the Shadows in Nashville as well, and contributed a lot to this music city. But I was wondering, would Hank Marvin, every time he introduced himself, do you think he'd get offered a sandwich? And also, would Hank Williams be jealous of him because he never got offered any?
Nashville is the capital city of the state of Tennessee, and here we're at the state capitol. And inside there's a governor's office, there's the state senate, and there's the House of Representatives.
We're going to take a tour. This should be very interesting.
It's a free tour. It happens every day, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2 and 3. So we just managed to catch the last one, which is fantastic.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
It is, it's very grand, isn't it? Wow.
Now this chamber here has had so many important decisions. There's been so much weight on the shoulders of the representatives in this house, and we were hearing about all the history and all the legislation that's went through here and been passed that shaped the way we do things nowadays. It's fascinating to see the screens behind me with all the representatives' names. When they vote on policy, it comes up on the screen, whether it be a green, a red, or they abstain. It seems a very honest way to do it, rather than it being a secret vote.
Now, Tennessee Capitol Hill is not unusual with having this amount of Greek influence in the buildings. Most of the capitals have Greek influence, and it's because when they were setting up these capitals in the start of the United States, they associated Greek with equality, democracy,
citizenship, Republican ideas, which in essence is a really nice ideal. It is fantastic that you go from that Greek architecture a few hundred feet and look at this modern architecture behind us, these big glass buildings. This is a crack of a city, and it's not just about Broadway. There's so much more to Nashville. Time is of the essence, and we are heading to the Grand Ole Opry tonight, which is meant to be spectacular to see a show. So come with us, and then we'll get ourselves onto Broadway for some country and western music from this music city.